Stage 6 of La Vuelta Femenina starts in the beautiful North Spanish coastal town of Castra Ordiales, where big crowds greet the riders when they sign in. On paper is today's stage not the hardest, but looks can be deceiving and only time will tell.
I think it can go pretty much always, like it can be either really hard again, hard battles to drop some GC girls, or like maybe a breakaway day, so we have multiple options in head to know how to race.
Yeah, I think that today is going to be a super hard stage. I think that a lot of things can happen. Maybe breakaways go down in descents, maybe late attacks on the flat section before the finish, maybe a group sprint of maybe 20-25 riders like in the past stages. So there's a lot of options today, but we have good climbers and we have Silvia Persico, a good sprinter for the final.
Demi Vollering made a sanitaire stop just before the peloton split into echelons. And at that moment Annemiek van Vleuten attacked and is followed by 6 other riders. The leader in the general classification, Demi Vollering, follows at 1 minute and 30 seconds. With 30 kilometers to go, the world champion sees an opportunity and attacks. Italian rider Gaia Realini bridges from the front group to van Vleuten and together they start the final climb of the day. Vollering fights back and the gap to the 2 riders up front is slowly reducing. But it is going to be very hard. Up front, Annemiek van Vleuten is pushing as hard as she can to extend her lead. Realini is sitting in the wheel and only follows. Behind them, the group Vollering is pushing hard. Speeds are very high and the lightweight Italian has to push the pedals hard to stay in the wheel of the world champion. The last remaining rider of the front group are now caught by the group Vollering. The Dutch woman only has Marlen Reuser with her, and Reuser is doing everything in her power to get closer to van Vleuten and Realini. When they reach the outskirts of Laredo, Realini and van Vleuten ride as fast as they can to gain some more seconds for the general classification. Demi Vollering is now 1 minute behind them. It comes down to a sprint à deux and a finish photo decided that Gaia Realini wins Stage 6 of La Vuelta Femenina.
Beh, diciamo che nel momento in cui la Vollering ha preso il buco, ha preso il gap, tutte le squadre, soprattutto Movistar, Jumbo, si sono messe lì davanti a tirare per non farla rientrare giustamente e io grazie al mio team sono riuscita a prendere la salita nel primo gruppo e poi quando Annemiek ha attaccato sono rimasta alla sua ruota e non l'ho mollata un metro. E fino alla fine, vinto, non vinto, vinto, non vinto. Alla fine hanno premiato prima lei, ho detto beh se è giusto così nessun problema e poi la giuria ha ricorretto di nuovo il fotofinish e ho detto no ha vinto lei, ok sono contentissima per questo e mi godo il momento, me lo godo per me, per il mio team che è stato fondamentale, non ha sbagliato nulla e li ringrazio fino alla fine.
Gaia Realini wins Stage 6 of La Vuelta Femenina. Annemiek van Vleuten finishes second, centimeters behind the Italian rider. The sprint of the chasing group has been won by Loes Adegeest. Demi Vollering finishes 5th.
They need to attack me now and I don't need to attack her, but still like lesson of today, it's not, don't think about, we can only think now about tomorrow, but it will be a super hard day. I went all out today, so it's also, I want to recover. And the good thing is also that my competitors, apart from Gaia Realini, had a free ride to the finish. So she will have the more fresh legs tomorrow.
Annemiek van Vleuten is the new leader in the general classification. Demi Vollering is now second and needs 1 minute and 11 seconds to win. Marianne Marcus is third and Juliette Labousse fourth. And tomorrow is the 7th and final stage.